A powerful derecho with hurricane-force winds caused damage in Cedar Rapids and 26 Iowa counties on August 10, 2020. Winds peaked at 140 miles per hour, and the storm lasted 45 minutes.
Homes and businesses were destroyed, utilities were torn to shambles, and people spent days in the dark. Electricity was cut off to 600,000. Food and basic necessities were in short supply to 150,000 people. Recovery was and still is slow and difficult.
Traditional responders were left unable to mount a rapid effort because they too were hard hit by the storm, and many were left wondering if help was coming at all. At the time, national coverage seemed woefully inadequate.
In a compelling show of unity, KCRG TV9, KWWL, and Iowa's News Now joined forces for an incredible 3-station effort to raise much-needed relief funds for the storm's victims.
Eastern Iowa United was born of station managers putting aside competitive differences and harnessing the power of local broadcasters for a night of live television that told our story, directed donations to the United Way, and ultimately raised $207,000.
It really was an exceptional response, delivered with heart and professionalism by local stations at their best.
The derecho left a path of destruction, but it revealed the true spirit of Eastern Iowans.
And working together, we are uniting to care for our own.
Join KCRG, KGAN, and KWWL all day Thursday for Eastern Iowa United.
It's an extraordinary day-long effort by all 3 stations, fundraising with the United Way to help our communities. Eastern Iowa United, tonight on KCRG, KGAN, and KWWL.
Good evening, and thank you so much for joining us for this unprecedented partnership among broadcasters here in Eastern Iowa.
That's right, Nicole. In fact, in times of trouble, in times where we're all having to come together, that's exactly what we do. We focus on what's really important, and right now, there is absolutely nothing more important than helping our fellow Iowans and their communities so hard hit dramatically by the recent derecho. Mitch?
And that's why the 3 of us, the people behind the scenes right now, our stations, are honored to be teaming up with you.
It is so easy. Let's show you how you can get involved tonight. There are 2 fast and simple ways to give to this important cause.
What a remarkable show of support here all across the viewing area here the last 17 days. And tonight, our 3 television stations are coming together, focusing on what's really important, to do our part, also to try to do what we can to give back to Iowans by helping support the very valuable United Way chapters here, which serve so many of you on a daily basis.
A warning was issued, including the Cedar Rapids Metro, at 11:49, and that bid packed quite a punch when it hit at 12:30. TV9 meteorologist Joe Winters has a look at the wind gusts with that storm.
August 10th is a day none of us will ever forget. In my 30 years of broadcasting, this is the most widespread, devastating weather event that I've ever covered.
Thanks, Joe. As you know, derecho is not a new term. It was first coined back in 1877.
And with this derecho, we just know that this is going to put individuals in a really hard spot. Those families who had lost their jobs or were suffering from COVID, this all of a sudden, with their extra tree removal or being able to replace food in their freezer, this all of a sudden hits them really hard.
The Iowa nice just continues to shine through, and what an experience we've had, and boy, what an honor it's been tonight with you guys.
Eastern Iowa United.
And right now, there is absolutely nothing more important than helping our fellow Iowans and their communities so hard hit dramatically by the recent derecho.
August 27th, KWWL, KCRG, and KGAN came together for an unprecedented partnership to help the United Way help victims of the devastating derecho. Iowans helping Iowans. Together, we are Eastern Iowa United. And together, you helped us raise over $207,000. Thank you.
KCRG TV9 encourages you to support derecho relief in your community. Text STORM to 243-725 or go online today to donate to the United Way chapter in your area. Together, we'll rise and rebuild.
3 TV stations, 1 purpose. United to help Eastern Iowa recover.
We know Iowa Nice is always on display, but especially when Iowa is in need.
Raising more than $129,000 for those in need.
We count every dollar, and every dollar counts.
Every dollar counts.
Join Iowa's News Now, KCRG, and KWWL. There's still time to donate and help your Iowa neighbors at wefightfor.org. Always choose Iowa's News Now.
Our focus has remained on keeping people in their homes after the derecho. Hundreds of our friends and neighbors have been able to remain stable in their housing needs thanks to these dollars and community collaborations, such as the new patch program and the rent and utility assistance collaboration.